man. Anything more than that, I'm like...
All right, whenever you guys are ready.
Ready?
Yep.
Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of the Keswick Ripple podcast. My name is Jim Lang. I'm Director of Guest Services here at America's Keswick. And each week we want to bring you a testimony that we hope encourages your heart and life. One of the most dynamic parts of our ministry is that when a man or woman comes to one of our programs and is radically changed by the gospel of Jesus Christ, they're then sent out to their churches, their communities, and their families, and God uses them in a mighty way. And so today we have Ben. Ben is a graduate of the Colony Mercy. He's now in the discipleship program. So Ben, welcome, and thank you for taking some time to share your story.
Thank you, guys. Hopefully it just reflects what God's doing, because
Awesome.
that's the important thing.
Yeah. So why don't you start out by telling us a little bit about what life looked like before coming to the colony?
How far back? Like right before?
Either way, if you want to give us some background on your childhood, or if you just want to let us know what kind of your addiction did to you.
Yeah, so I started off in a good home. My parents sent me to a Christian school. Unfortunately, I kind of decided to make some bad choices when they made me get a job. I was like 13 I just turned 13. And they were talking about all these horrible things that they do with women, the language. It went against everything I believed as a Christian. The one waitress would come to my dad when he would eat there and tell him how she was going to take advantage of me in the stockroom right in front of me. And like, it just made me feel really uncomfortable. And I would go to my dad crying, like, please don't make me go to work. Like, this goes against everything you guys have taught me. And he told me I made a commitment. So started going to work. Then long story short, there was a girl that I had a crush on. They wanted me to go out drinking with them. They thought it would be funny to get the little kid drunk. I was like, no, I'm a Christian. And I decided to cave because she was going. She came over, sat on my lap with a bottle of vodka, and from there it went right to smoking pot, to shooting heroin, to 56 other kinds of drugs, to ruining my life entirely, to coming here the first time where I found that saying no thing again, which was Jesus Christ in my life. Before that, I was living for him. And when I found him, it took me some time here, because I'm not going to lie, the first time I came here, everyone was so happy. I thought everyone was doing drugs and just like keeping it a secret. But as I got closer with Christ, I realized that was it. Like, what I had as a kid, I forgot about, and basically a 10-year blackout. And unfortunately, when things got rough, screwed up again, the girl left, face plant, comes back, leave again, rush out of here a second time, face plant. And this time, whatever God calls me to do, I'm going to do, however long.
So you mentioned that you've been here before, actually twice before, correct?
Yep.
And so what do you think is the difference in your mindset this time than the previous times?
So my mindset this time is, every other time it was, I'm going to provide for my family. I need to get out of here to go to the Marines and do this and that so that I can make money. And God's been very faithful in showing me through my screw-ups that he's going to be the one who provides. And if I don't get in line with what he wants me to do, there's no other way this is going to work.
And so you decided to extend, so you graduated the program and you decided to extend into discipleship. What kind of went into that decision making?
Really the biggest thing that led me to make that decision was the fact that I am following the Lord here, and I know that when I go out and start working for, like, I'm a welder, so when I go out into the construction field, I'm going to hear about the horrible things that I was hearing about as a kid again. So the discipleship is just a little bit more time surrounded by like-minded people who are pursuing the Lord a lot more adamantly, so that I don't take a crummy step again.
And so during your time, you've been here for probably about 6 months now?
Yeah, just about.
And so what is the main thing that God's really kind of impressing on your heart during your time here?
I'd say it's what he showed me when I first got here through the story of Joshua, obedience. Joshua didn't have an easy go of it, but like they're at war the whole time, but he did what the Lord said, and the Lord blessed him, and the Lord followed through with his promises. So in the same way, I might not be at a physical war, but if I am obedient to the Lord, he's going to follow through with his promises. If I'm not, he's going to follow through with his promises. And the ones that are obedience based, it's a lot more nice.
So more than likely, there's probably someone today watching this who's struggling with addiction. What would you say to them today?
I would just say that Jesus loves you, that he's the only answer that I've found that works. Apart from him, I can't do anything. I've shown that by coming back here 3 times, and that there is hope, and it's in him.
Awesome. Well, Ben, thank you for taking the time to share a little bit of your story with us. We hope that Ben's testimony was an encouragement to your heart and life. If it was, we want you to share it on Facebook, hit the like button, and we will see you next week. Have a great day.